Back with Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 1. We saw how Antonio was steeped in his melancholy. He is sad, he doesn't know what his sadness is for, and then Salerino tries to reason out. We reached just there. Salerino, your mind is tossing on the ocean. There, where your argosies with portly sail, like signors and rich burghers on the flood, or as it were the pageants of the sea, do overpeer the petty traffickers that curtsy to them, do them reverence, as they fly by them with their woven wings. Salerno says the reason for Antonio's sadness is that he is worried about his cargo ships. Argosies, the cargo ships, with portly sail. All his cargo ships are sailing from one to one port or from one port to other. And Salerino compares his cargo ships to signors and rich burghers, that is, wealthy noblemen or rich merchants. Here, Salerno uses a simile here. The cargo ships are compared to wealthy noblemen and rich merchants. On the flood here means sea, on the sea. Or as it were, the pageants of the sea. Pageants means grand spectacles. What is this grand spectacle? For Independence Day, Republic Day, we see the tableaus along with those march pass and all on the TV. That is great spectacle. Like that, his cargo ships are so big and so huge that it provides great spectacles at the sea, somewhat like that. Now, here the next line. Look at the next line. Do overpeer the petty traffickers. Here, the petty traffickers stands for the small boats. Do overpeer, just look down upon the small boats. Actually, what happens is here it is the Archimedes principle. I don't know how many of you all remember that. The Archimedes principle is that in a simple way, you take a glass of water filled up to the brim. Okay, in that glass of water, it's full glass of water. You drop something onto it. What happens? The water overflows. Now, the overflown water is equal to the volume of the or weight of the thing that you put into it. Both of it will be the same. That is, it displaces, mass is displaced. Here, when a big huge ship is traveling through the sea, big waves will be formed on either side of the ship. Imagine. So if a small boat is somewhere near that huge ship, what will happen? The waves, because of the waves that are formed, the water is being split on both sides. The ship, a part of the ship will be underwater and it will be splitting the water and moving. So the small ship will overturn, right? So the small ships or small boats will keep a distance from the big ships. But here Salerno says these small boats are curtsying, showing, bowing to the big ship of Antonio, showing respect to Antonio. If they don't show respect, they'll be upside down in the water. But here Salerno says these small boats are showing their respect to Antonio's ships by keeping at distance. As they fly by them, who is flying by them? These big ships are moving very fast. And so Salerno says that it is flying by with their woven wings. Woven wings means sails. You know, the old times the ships they used to go with the wind. It was wind energy was used for the movement of the ships. I hope it's clear. Now that is what Salerno says. Salerno says he is worried about the ship. And Salenio is adding to it. Adding to what Salerno said. Believe me, sir, had I such venture forth, had I such business abroad. If I had business abroad like this, the better part of my affection would be with my hopes abroad. A better part of my affection means my mind will be fully focused on that business abroad. I should be still. I will be, I will be just standing always. Still here means always. I should be always plucking the grass, picking out one grass to know where sits the wind and holding it high up so that the grass will bend towards the direction of the wind. So checking for the direction. I'll pluck the grass and check for the direction of the wind. Peering. So what will Salenio do? Salenio will do three things. Remember that. First, he will pluck the grass and check the direction of the wind. Second, he will be looking into the map, peering in maps for ports and piers and roads. He will be looking into the map to study where is the port, where will be my ship, where are the harbors, where are the, from there will the goods be transported very fast, are there roads, and every object that make me fear misfortune to my ventures out of doubt would make me sad. If I think of anything that may cause harm to my ship, I will be sad. So here Salenio is adding to Salerno, saying that Antonio is worried because of his ships. All his ships are sailing in the seas and he is worried about the ships. Now remember this, my children. Salenio has said only just three things. That is, plucking up the grass and checking the direction of the wind. 1. 2. Looking into ports, piers and roads. The second thing. And worried about all things that may cause harm to the ship. So these three things, that is the only thing Salenio says. Salerno is a talker. He says a lot of things. So remember that.